Hey guys, welcome to Cat's Meow. This is going to be my 100 days of Ark on the Island playthrough. It was going to be a hardcore series, and then around day 4 or 5, I remembered that I really suck at Ark. So I unclicked that hardcore option and left everything else the same and just continued on. I'd like to give a big thank you to all the YouTubers out there that have been making these 100 Days series. You guys are all awesome. Zany Zebra, Syntac, Chromata, all of you guys. Appreciate everything you do. It's been a great time watching your videos. And with that, I'm going to get right into it. I think by now you guys are all pretty familiar with the day 1 startup, so we're going to speed right through this. A little itchy scratchy, run around, pick a rock, find a tree, you know, the drill. And then it's on to making a spear and killing dodos for hide. And lots of dodos around the base. And this is just a starter base location at right off of South Zone 1. Gonna stay here for a few days and then probably move on. Lots of trilobite tier 2, taking advantage of that. Try to get all the chitin that I can built up so that I can get those saddles. Throw down a little beach hut here, nothing fancy. Couple walls. Just keep out anything. I don't think there's anything bad in this area. And that was pretty much all we did on day 1. Spoiled up some meat, started making narcotics, got a mortar and pestle down, just started setting up the base, and that was about it for day 1. By the end of day 1, I was tired of picking berries by hand, so right away on the morning of day 2, I went out and found this guy. And we beat him in the head until he became our friend after trying to run away from us a couple of times. And finally we got him down. And after much debate, much debate, I got really creative and named him Neo. Gave him his saddle, and then we went about picking more berries. Oh, yay, the startup grind. Berry production, narcotic production went way up, of course, with Dino instead of hand picking. Things got a lot easier. Gave him the costume, I think it's the Wacky Perisher costume. Tried to tame up this monkey, scared him, didn't work. Back to killing trilobites. And that ended day 2. A whole lot more killing and everything. Morning of day 3. Finally got the base set up a little bit better, got a preserving bed, got our forge, started working on getting our smithy. Got our first metal pickaxe. Took that metal pickaxe out right away. Get rid of that stone crap. Yeah, got some more metal. And then we found this terrible low level 12 PT. I really don't even know why I bothered taming this guy. I couldn't make a saddle anyway, so doesn't hardly seem worth it. But he tamed up, and we took him for a little fly around. Give this guy a little scare. Got scalar wildlife. And just wandered around a little bit with them. Tried to get this white drop. And this is about where I decided that I was not going to play hardcore. Nope. Don't jump off to get a white drop next to a Sarco. But we got her back to base, and he gave her a very appropriate name. Dead meat flying. Poor little dead meat. By the way, while I'm thinking about it, rates are going to be in the description, and any mods, well, there are none. Simple as that. I play on PS4 console, so nope, don't get none of that. As the night ended, I finally had enough stuff to get that PT saddle. Got it crafted up, saddled him, and did a freedom run. Yay, freedom! Yes. Oh, the ability to fly for 5 seconds because you have no stamina. So we went back home. And then I decided I was going to fly him all the way over to Herbivore Island and collect a bunch of XP notes along the way to try to at least get a little bit more stamina for him. So that's what we did all that night. Fly, kill dodos, get some XP, went over to Herbie Island, gathered up the XP notes that were there. And then we spent the rest of the day collecting metal that Dead Meat Flying couldn't carry. So, being clever, I decided I was going to throw down some storage boxes, and maybe one day I'll remember and I'll come back and get this metal. I doubt it. Why would I ever fly all the way back over here for this little bit of metal? But hey, it was a good thought at the time. And then finally we flew back home, and that actually took us to the end of day 6, it looks like. Well, that brings us on to day 7, and as you can see, I spent pretty much the entire day flying around aimlessly. Well, sometimes that's just what you do. It's what you do in Ark when you don't know what you're going to do. I think I might have been looking for a better place to set up a base, but no, just ended up flying and flying and flying on the worst PT in history. So, fly, and then, take a break, get stamina. Dead Meat Flying has got to go. Had a little jump scare. Remembered, once again, why I suck at Ark, and why I'm not doing this in hardcore. Stupid Titanoboas. And finally, towards the end of the night, found this guy a little bit better. I think it's a level 42 when I found it. So, better than Dead Meat Flying. Still not great. Clearly, I have something wrong with my settings. But we tamed him up, and I've already named 2 things, and I am done being creative. So, we'll give him a name a little bit later. And flew him back home. And then this happened. A little Ark stupidity. Yep. Stuck in my ceiling. Yep. That's great. Gotta love Ark building. So we demolished that and moved on with our day. Somewhere on day 8, I had started a RG trap. Came over here in the morning, finished it out. This is my favorite RG trap design. It works really well. I've never had it fail. It's just one dino gate, bunch of pillars, and some ceilings. Finally spotted an RG that we looked like it was good enough level to be worth it for the cause. So went out there, pissed him off, got him to chase us back home. Didn't get him in the trap on the first try, but it ended up working out. Second try in, as you can see with this design, you can just fly the PT right through, but the RG can't fit. If you park the PT nice and close, it usually stays aggroed onto it, and you can just close the door and go about the business of tranking it out. Nice and easy. Crossbows and RGs, they can do quite a bit of damage, so make sure that if you're using a crossbow, you space out your shots there like I was doing. Now I'm just going to speed up this tame till we get it knocked out. And it's down. And that was how we ended day 9. We sat here all night long, all until morning, keeping an eye on the RG. Then we went out, pissed off some other RGs, and killed them for their prime meat to finish up the tame. Brought the prime meat over to the RG. Tamed up, and it was time to make the very long flight back home. During which time I forgot multiple times how stupid RGs are and how stupid slow they are, and had to go back and find them and bring him back, drag him back along with me, because I got too far out of range for him. Let him catch up, rinse and repeat. Stupid slow RGs. But we finally got him back home, and we went about our business, doing a little bit of just crafting stuff up and everything, trying to get his saddle done. Had to do a little farming. Finally got his saddle done. Crafted up a bunch of structures, just some thatch structures. Gonna move tomorrow to a different location, get a little further into the island. Went outside to go put his saddle on and realized that the stupid itchy thornus had ticked off all the animals and they were all flying. So I had to go fetch them. But we finally got him down and got everybody to land, and got a saddle on the RG, and that's where we ended day 10. And that's going to be the end of this episode. We'll start back off here next episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. Catch you later.